mighty hippos only seem to be so clumsy and lumbering. In fact, these huge animals have a fiery temper and can be very dangerous, especially if someone has the carelessness to disturb them. On the other hand, hippos themselves do not harm anyone, they only protect themselves and their territory, steadily shrinking due to the expansion of human civilization. In the African country of Sudan, hippos are considered evil, and therefore the locals are afraid of them and avoid them. There are dwarf hippos in the world, which are 12 to 15 times smaller than their full-sized counterparts. True, they still weigh about 200 kilograms. Hippos have stronger teeth than any other living creature on Earth. Once upon a time, dwarf hippos were found on the Mediterranean islands, particularly in Cyprus, but they have long been extinct there. Hippopotamus meat is quite edible. Moreover, paleontologists have found that the ancestors of modern humans hunted them for meat several million years ago. Despite the fact that hippos spend most of their lives in the water, they eat only vegetation that grows on land, but they do not eat aquatic plants. An enraged hippo is able to develop a huge speed, so that even a professional athlete cannot escape from him. The only living creature in the world that poses a threat to the adult hippopotamus is a human. The skin of hippos is unique in that it secretes a special enzyme that helps sanitize wounds. An excellent natural mechanism, considering that hippos often fight and inflict more or less serious wounds on each other. A newborn hippo cub weighs on average about 50 kilograms. Hippos often ravage fields in rural areas. In ancient Egypt, they, not locusts, were considered the scourge of the fields. In the stomach of an adult hippo can be simultaneously up to 200 kilograms of digestible food. A female hippopotamus is unable to become pregnant for 15 to 18 months after giving birth to a cub. Some tribes in Africa make dentures from hippopotamus teeth. Although hippos are always fiercely protective of their own offspring, they can easily kill other people's cubs. The hide of an adult hippopotamus weighs up to 500 kilograms, which is up to 1/8 of its entire body weight. Hippos can sweat, and their sweat is red-pinkish in color. The pupils of these animals are unique in that they have a T-shape. In Africa, hippos more often kill people than crocodiles. Although hippos eat constantly when possible, they can go without food for 15 to 20 days if necessary. Hunting hippos is officially banned in all countries, but some African tribes, leading a near-primitive lifestyle, continue to hunt them. The skin of these animals reaches 3.5 to 4 centimeters in thickness. In satiated hippos, the belly is so much sagging that when walking can hit the ground. Their life expectancy can reach about 50 years. Hippos on occasion do not mind eating a stray antelope or even a crocodile. Their skin is tougher than that of any other animal. It's even tougher than an elephant's. In a day, an adult hippo eats 50 to 60 kilograms of food. Hippos can run up to 30 kilometers per hour. However, from such efforts, they are quickly exhausted. Older individuals often die of starvation after their teeth are completely worn down, and they can no longer grind plant food. Hippos grow throughout their lives. Hippos usually wait out the heat of the day in the water, and graze on land at night. Often overnight they pass more than 10 kilometers in search of food. Usually females of these animals give birth to cubs on land, but sometimes do it in the water. Why? It is unknown. If an adult hippo opens its mouth, the distance from the upper to the lower jaw can reach 1.5 meters. Hippos have rather poor eyesight, but excellent hearing. And in the water they hear no worse than on land. Hippos live only in fresh water. If necessary, hippos can hold their breath for up to 5 minutes, diving underwater. Even adult and large crocodiles avoid attacking hippos. An adult hippopotamus can weigh more than 4 tons. In terms of zoology, the closest relatives of these animals are whales. Some African tribes process the skin of hippos in such a way that it is then used for polishing diamonds. But this is a long process and takes up to 5 or 6 years.